All right, you guys, I'm out here at the Uncle Nearest Green Distillery in Shelbyville, Tennessee. And it's a beautiful distillery. It's a beautiful distillery. We are actually just coming from the Humble Baron restaurant, and I got a couple of reviews to make. If you don't know the lore of Uncle Nearest Green was a slave, but he was a master distiller. Everybody from all over came to get some Uncle Nearest Green whiskey, okay? And, but he was a slave. And so what do you think happened? His slave owner stole all the recipes and said it was his. Guess what his name was? Jack Daniels. Yeah, so when the family was able to win the lawsuit against them, they were able to open up this distillery. And when they had opened up, I will say this. When they opened up, this was several years ago, before my YouTube channel, but this was when I had my podcast. It's just an audio podcast. And I contacted them several times. Hey, let me come and do a thing up there. I used to go to a ton of events. I would cover a lot of events back in the day. But I'm saying back in the day like it was that long ago. Maybe like 5-6 years ago or so. But anyways, I contacted them several times, and it was more than 5 or 6 years ago, my bad. Anyway, I contacted them several times, and nobody ever responded back to me. Ever. And yeah, I probably would have been way more harsh with my reviews back then had they responded, but luckily they didn't. Because I would have ate them up. If things were then how they are now, I would have ate them completely. TF up. Humble Baron. I want to make a quick little review of Humble Baron restaurant. It is connected to the Uncle Nearest Green Distillery. That is where we went for my mom's birthday brunch. I'm gonna start off with the good, okay? Let's start off with the good. The good things, okay, the servers, very nice. The bathroom. So the bathrooms, I would give that an 8.5. 10 out of 10 in the cleanliness department. I've been in so many different restaurants that have fewer people in the restaurant, and the bathrooms are just so nasty, But in these bathrooms are pretty good. They were really extra, super duper clean. What else was it? It was good. The air conditioning was good. Air conditioning, top notch. The devil stepped 1 foot in Tennessee today and said, hell no, I'm going back home. Say something nice. Oh, and of course the whiskey. I was the only one that had whiskey. My family, they're not a group of whiskey drinkers. And the fries were good too. The fries were really good. Okay, honest review. The food looked amazing. The food looked really good. I had a summer salad. Listen, I could have sworn up and down that was the only salad on the menu. It wasn't. Here go the menu, okay? And clearly there was an extra salad that I could have gotten that was way cheaper, but anyway, so I got the summer salad and I was incredibly disgusted because I didn't know what a summer salad was. If you know what a summer salad is, then it probably would have been really good for you, I guess. But it's not what I was expecting. Don't put fruit in my salad. That doesn't make any sense to me. I don't like that. I do not like that. And my salad had strawberries and blueberries and goat cheese and pecans, roasted pecans, I think. I don't know. Here go the menu again. I'm assuming that the summer salad is exactly how it's supposed to be. I'm just not into summer salads.
You like that chicken?
How that chicken taste?
That's
Dry?
not chicken.
What is it? Catfish?
Yeah.
How does it taste? Like catfish or
Too hot.
Too hot.
Right now.
Did you just get a bunch of fries? What is that? Shrimp. Oh.
Really get the ragu.
Oh. Here, put this camera in front of her food. Put the camera in front of her phone. Wow. You got table and TV. That was it. But the dessert that my sister had, it was really, really good. I don't know what it was, but it was really good. It was good. It was flaky. It was sweet. It was exactly what I think it was supposed to be. But everything else, I don't know what was going on. I don't know what was going on. The okra had no seasoning on it. Fried okra, no seasoning on it. The catfish, no seasoning on it. How you not gonna season catfish? So, Mom, what did you think about the food that we just had?
Indifferent.
Indifferent? What now? Do you remember what you got?
The catfish and shrimp.
And,
Catfish and grits.
But you didn't. Did you eat it all, or did?
The fish didn't have the smell of fish. There was too much bread on it. But the grits were good.
And the what?
Grits were good.
Okay. And what was the best thing about the place?
The air conditioning.
Oh yeah, the air conditioning.
And what was the worst?
I don't know.
Okay. I'll leave you alone now.
I'm tired.
The mimosa.
All right, Nia, what did you have?
Oh yeah, the mimosa was
I had a
good.
shrimp and french fry.
Shrimp
And a mimosa.
Shrimp and french fries and mimosa. And how did you feel about the place? The whole place, the whole experience?
The bathroom was cute.
The bathroom was cute?
Mm-hmm.
And what did you, what was the worst thing about the whole place?
This white lady was standing at the table behind us, and she was pulling her kids out the stroller, and she put her big fat butt in Granny's face and wasn't gonna say nothing. And then I was like, dang! And then she was like, oh, sorry. So I would say very ghetto.
Okay.
Not enough blacks.
Okay.
Too many of the others.
Yeah. Okay. Was it surprising how many others?
Yes. It was.
Surprising? Like alarming or surprising?
Not alarming, but my hackles were up for sure.
Okay. Alrighty.
Felt like I just walked into, what's the place? Where did everybody else go?
They are way
Oh.
behind.
I felt like I had just walked into somewhere I possibly couldn't have, so wasn't supposed to be at about 40, 50 years ago, probably.
Oh, yes. Okay, so you wouldn't, so do you think that the clientele here was a little bit different than what we were expecting?
Objection, leading.
My nephew had shrimp and fries. It was supposed to be shrimp and grits, but he didn't want grits, and my son didn't want grits, so they just substituted it with fries. Honestly, I think that may have been a pretty wise choice. Normally, when they ordered it, I'm like, shrimp and fries, like we're not at Captain D's, what are you doing? But judging based off of how the other food was, that was probably the right move. Oh, I will say this though, I came in way under budget. Now again, I looked at the menu beforehand and I looked at the menu again. I spent about 15 minutes looking at that menu when I got there. I don't know why, I thought I knew what I wanted to get, but apparently I didn't know what to get. So, but the menu was just absolutely lacking. This, again, here go the menu. That was all the food. That's all of the food. They had more drinks than they did the food, which would be okay if the drinks were actually good. Now, I don't know what the hell kind of alcohol they used in that mimosa, but it was nasty. Humble Baron, Uncle Nearest Green Distillery, they got the whiskey on lock. Whiskey, perfect, superb. I think I had gotten the 1856. The Uncle Nearest Green 1856. And it was, oh my God, just way better than what's in my decanter right now. That's gonna be the next thing that goes in. But yeah, if it's not whiskey, I wouldn't recommend. Okay, Sissy, so how did you
I don't want to be on this.
what I told you I was getting the thing.
I don't want to be on the film. I don't want to be on the record.
Paparazzi.
Well, can I at least ask the question?
And I found this in my food.
Oh my God.
Okay, well, how did you feel about it? I'm not recording you, I'm just asking.
Okay, how do I feel about what?
No,
You can record. Someone beat my face. I'm
What
so
am I-
famous.
Oh, okay, look, no paparazzi. Okay, so how did you feel about the food?
I did not like the food. It was not seasoned. I did have some fried okra. There was not a lick of seasoning on it, and they gave you so much. I didn't like it. I tried the mimosa. That was not good. The champagne that they used was probably, I don't know what was wrong with it. I've had cheap like the brutes or the cooks with it, and that it wasn't that. It was something else.
There's a Hellcat.
I'll be
And
around.
then okay. And then what else did I have? The beignets were.
The
They
beignets
were
were
okay.
good.
They were okay.
Let me put your shit.
But they weren't. They gave you a lot. And then
The car's
smoked-
running, Mom.
The smoked what are those things called? The smoked
Chicken wings.
Yeah, wings. Those were actually good.
Okay.
But just overall, the menu was very
Mid.
It was
Lacking.
Lacking, yes. It wasn't much of a selection in the menu. So
Okay, and the ambiance, how did you feel about the ambiance?
it was very nice. It was a lot more white people than I thought, especially pulling in. I thought we were in the wrong spot. But then I was thinking it is in Shelbyville, so you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, but
I don't know. I just felt like it was very nice on the inside, but I was expecting more black people, and I was expecting like some black music, and
there wasn't any.
it wasn't any. I wasn't impressed. Well, where am I? Here they are. Here, Drew, you can have.
Alrighty, well, thank you so
And
much.
the fries were salted. Okay.
The fries were okay.
The fries were okay.
I like their ketchup.
Here, Drew.
The fries was good, but you can get fries, like good fries, just about anywhere. Well, not just about it. You can get pretty decent fries at a few fast food restaurants. Like, it's not nothing to travel all the way to Shelbyville, Tennessee for them fries. The whiskey, yes. The views, beautiful views. The reservation. So we had an 11 o'clock reservation. Of course, we was on CP time, but this is Humble Baron. We're expecting a certain hue of workers and people and clientele there, right? Like patrons there. But it wasn't that. I was a little bit I'll say, okay, I'm gonna be honest. I was perturbed. I was perturbed with the amount of white people that were there. Not because I'm racist, but because this is Uncle Nearest Green. You would think that more black folks would be employed. The folks that brought us our food were black. I didn't like that. I didn't like that too much. But not them. I just didn't like the fact that every waiter I saw, every waitress that I saw, they were all white. I saw one black bartender. Everybody else was white. Everybody at the bar was white. There was plenty of white folks coming in, and we were all just kind of like, why are there so many white people here? I was a bit of... Okay, so okay, let's just say that I hand you a drink, right? I'm not gonna face it because ain't nobody paying me for nothing. But let's just say I hand you a drink, okay? And I tell you that this drink is a grape shake. You're expecting to, it's a grape shake, right? But then when you taste it, it ain't got no grapes in it. It's apples, bananas, and carrots, and a little bit of blueberries. It's still good. It's still good. It's just not what you were expecting. Does that make sense? Okay, so with all of that being said, I was a bit surprised by, ain't nobody paying me. I was a bit surprised by the amount of white people that were there, just in general, by the amount of white people that were working there. Like, not just, the folks that served us our food were black, but I was expecting to see more black people. I was expecting to see more black people. I think that there were, now don't get me wrong, there was black folks there. There were absolutely black people there, but it's just, it was not the amount of black folks that I was expecting to have seen. So we get there, and of course we are on CP time because, hello, my mom absolutely hates being late. She does not like being late to things. So she was incredibly irritated, but they gave our reservation away. How late? The reservation was at 11 a.m. We got in the building, like we went to go in and tell them, hey, we here at 11:17. Apparently after 15 minutes, they get rid of your reservation. Did not know that. That's nowhere on the website. It's nowhere on the website. There's events. There's like an event page on the website that we had no idea that there was going to be an entire car show in the back, which I'm not upset about. Do your car show. The cars were gorgeous. Cars were gorgeous that I saw out there. Absolutely wonderful. But that made parking a bit sparse. So little perturbed about that. Probably wouldn't be as late getting in the door if we had better parking, but That's neither here nor there. They did, I believe they had live, no, they definitely had live music, because walking in, I heard someone attempting to sing Tracy Chapman, and she was butchering it. I was very upset about that. I was incredibly upset about the person, whoever that was trying to sing Fast Car. Oh, and the music. Okay, listen, I get it. We in Shelbyville, Tennessee. You want to throw in some country? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. But why are y'all playing like 90s pop music? I don't understand. It was like combinations of like pop and rock and R&B, no rap at all, like no blues at all. You're expecting to have a particular type of vibe when you go into a place like Uncle Nearest Green. You know what I'm saying? Humble Baron, which is right there next to the distillery. I was irritated. I'm never gonna go back. I'll go back for the tasting, for some whiskey tasting. Now they were trying to, oh, Marissa, they doing taste. Y'all don't want to be here with me. I will be here all day and I will taste everything that they have. And then I will go home drunk and belligerent and you will be so irritated with me. So that's something that I'm gonna have to do solo. That's like a solo adventure. Okay, but and I would definitely go back for the whiskey. But for the whiskey and the views only. That's about it. So if you were planning on going to Humble Baron restaurant out in Shelbyville, Tennessee, go somewhere else to eat first. And then go there and then have a whiskey. That's what I would suggest. Okay, so that's it for me, y'all. I gotta go. Bye. Oh, like and subscribe or whatever. Bye.